Thank you. I am thrilled to announce this next award. NPF's Innovative Storytelling Award recognizes digital journalism that reinvents the way stories are told. USA Today's project, which you'll see here in a minute, used hierarchical clustering to analyze political linguistics. That's a mouthful, but it's important because, as Yif Letelkus of UPenn says in the story, lawmakers' language makes people see the world as much more polarized and treacherous than it actually is, which then is self-fulfilling. On a personal note, I'd like to add that this year's winners are not only brilliant and creative, but kind and collaborative. Congratulations to Aleszu Bajak and Ramon Padilla.
And here's the other two awards.
Well, Ramon cannot be here tonight. I'm Javier Zarracina, the graphics editor of the USA Today, but he sends a message of gratitude. He is really humble and honored to be included among this list of impressive journalists. Thanks to the National Press Foundation for this award and the essential work you do. The USA Today graphics team worked very closely with Aleszu and the data team to create visualizations to make this big analysis compelling and understandable for the audience in all platforms. As every interactive, this project incorporated many skills from within our team, including Veronica Bravo, who directed this series, Mitchell Thorson, who implemented the user interface, and also the smart editing from Sean Sullivan and Jean Sargent. But the leading forces behind the project were Ramon and Aleszu. So, Aleszu.
Thank you, Javier. Hello, everyone. So thanks to the National Press Foundation, obviously, for just the amazing work that they do. And I have to thank Ramon for his grace and grit on this project and so many others that we collaborated on. And thanks to Steve Suo, can't be here, but probably the hardest working editor I know. And mil gracias, por supuesto, Javier Zarracina. I'm always thinking, what would Javier do in this situation? So this project is a culmination of many years exploring the language of our politics and trying to map out linguistic assaults that were happening before our faces, right? Reshaping politics into this moral battle, right? Words matter, and I wanted to find the tools to understand those words, right? So this story involves almost 3 million tweets from hundreds of legislators over 10 years, right? And so with all of that, we wanted to show something. And what we ended up showing and proving with science was that the language had become more polarized, that it had become more antagonistic, and had become more uncivil, right? So I have to thank my very patient and generous collaborators on this, which were academics who guided me in a journalist in residence program at the university, or at the Complexity Science Hub in Vienna, as well as the labs of Northeastern, MIT, University of Zurich, TU Graz in Austria. You know, these folks were very generous, and journalism needs to forge stronger ties with those academic researchers. And we need more experimentation in the newsroom. So I have to thank Steve, of course, this sandbox that he created in addition to Chris Davis, Nicole Carroll, Amy Pyle, and many others at USA Today. Our project borrowed, as you can see, from computational social science and natural language processing, right? The stuff that's kind of behind ChatGPT and stuff, right? And applied it to the work of politics and understanding political speech, right? But anyone could have done this from this little corner of journalism where exhaustive data collection and clever data science collide. And it's a very small and really nerdy corner. But with misinformation and bad data spreading, we need more journalists applying the scientific method to their work. Enough of the single anecdote, the single expert, the single study story. Let's reinforce journalists who can tackle ambitious analytical work in the public interest. Thank you.